wrong. That's just me. I said what I was going to do and I did it.
JJ, Logan was trying to, it seemed like he's trying to make some peace after the fight. Is it all good on your end?
I mean, you know, he's going to do his thing. I'm going to do my thing. And I think we're probably just going to leave it at that. But, you know, obviously I respect him as a fighter. Like to get in the ring, billions of people can't do that. A lot of people can't do that. It's just, it's not easy, especially as a pro fighter. Like, it's ridiculous. So, you know, like, respect is there, but you know, obviously he's going to do his thing. I'm going to do mine, and we'll just leave it at that.
Hey, you talked about JJ, that moment. Talk about that moment when Raheem asked you, you know, is it kind of over? You kind of had to think about it a little bit. You know, emotions were still. Just talk about that moment.
Well, obviously, like, yeah, emotions were high. You know, I had my piece Shannon. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't really rock with him, but yeah, obviously I had my piece of Logan as well, and I just had my piece with a lot of people. Like, I started just thinking, but you know what? I was like, I have to respect him. I have to respect him for getting in that ring. It takes a lot to get in there, so you know, I can't badmouth him on that front. So.
Eddie, you are a promoter. You do a lot of different things. Are you interested in doing more fights of this nature?
Yeah, I think the great thing about this fight was that they both respected the sport. I think both of them fell in love with the sport. Both of them gave it everything. They studied the sport. They turned pro. They did their drug testing. They did their medicals, etc., etc. So it's not just a case of, oh yeah, who wants to go in next, you know? And I don't know what KSI is going to do next. You know, boxing-wise, I've had 6 or 7 of the highest profile people you could find in their fields wanting to fight the winner, which I talked to him about. I gave him that little bit of tease yesterday, and we'll talk more on that with Liam. But for now, it was just a brilliant event, you know. And one thing I'll say is that we wanted to merge the audiences so that the professional, or the long-term professionals, could show the new audience what was great about the sport, and it ended up being their fight that showed the audience what was great about the sport, which was heart, determination, will to win, and also respect as well.
So my question is then, KSI, you say you don't want a third fight, but do you want to continue boxing?
I mean, you know, if the right fight is there, then of course I'll take it. Like, you know, I'm gonna be smart. You know, I'm a businessman at the end of the day as well, and I'm not gonna just take random fights that make no sense. I'm gonna take a fight that makes sense, and I'm always pushing the boundaries with everything that I do. So, if there's something that, you know, makes me wanna push the boundaries some more, then yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, 2 more questions, guys. And then
were you surprised at all from where I was sitting? At least it sounded like you had far more fans. Were you surprised being, you know, the outside fighter with the bigger support here in LA?
Well, I mean, I know Logan doesn't really have too many fans here. He kind of just has a lot of people that just watch what he does. But yeah, no, I mean, like, it is surprising to see how many fans I had that came to support in America. And, you know, I appreciate every one of them. And I know there's a lot of true fans who've had my back from day one, that knew that I was going to get the result. And I did, so.
Hey, KSI, what was the difference between, you know, you winning tonight and Logan coming up short? Was you talked before the fight about you studied Sean Porter, you know the guys Muhammad Ali fought. Was it that IQ, or was it skill, or was it will?
I mean, it was a bit of everything. Like, you know, I was in that ring, I was just thinking, okay, how am I gonna break Logan down? He likes to jab, so I was like, okay, let me feint him, just, you know, draw him out, try and draw out the jab. And you had to close him down, you know, give him no space, aim to the body a lot, because he likes to lean back whenever I come to attack. And yeah, I had a few looping shots because I knew it would connect. With a few shots, I got a bit eager, and I kind of let my emotion get the best of me. But you know, I stayed calculated, and you know, even after he hit me with that uppercut, you know, I just have that will, man, to keep going. That's just it. So yeah, just a bit of everything, man. Just a bit of everything.
KSI, how would you assess Logan's power?
You know, like, it's weird. Like, when he hit me, in the first 3 rounds, it didn't really affect me. I was actually alright. Like, you know, it wasn't the most powerful thing that I've ever received. Like, Viddal's hit me harder, for sure. Yeah. To the point, like I've seen a flash and everything. Like, but yeah, like I think it was just that uppercut, which, you know, phased me a bit. But then I think when he hit me in the back of the head, that's when obviously the balance went, and I was just all over the place. So, you know, I took my time, got myself back together, and continued fighting, and yeah, I got the W.
So there were over 12,000 fans who came to see you tonight.
Yeah.
Do you think that, considering there's a demand for you to be in the ring, you're kind of going to be pushed into a career you might not necessarily want, but it makes business sense?
I think for me, like, I do enjoy it. Like, it's hard. It is hard. Trust me. Like, whoever, you know, tries to get into boxing, it is not easy. Like, you can't skip. You can't just cheat boxing. You have to do it properly, and you have to not take shortcuts. But, you know, like I said, like, if there's a fight that makes sense, then yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, you know, I'm always, like I said, I'm always interested in pushing the boundaries and seeing where I can go. And for me, like, right now I've got other things as well. I've got the music, I've got YouTube to focus on, so, you know, I can't neglect those. But yeah, like, we'll see.
Hey, JJ.
Last one.
I wanted to know, were you surprised that Logan didn't throw too much punches? It was just jabbing.
Yeah, no, I knew he wouldn't want to throw as much because he gassed out last time, and obviously now he's heavier, so I knew he wanted to be selective with his punches. But yeah, like, you know, that's where I was like, I need to be light, you know, like lighter than him. I need to be 86. 86 was a good weight for us. We knew he was going to probably come in heavier to try and bring in more power. I think he was like, probably like 205 or something in the actual fight, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, I can take shots, man. I can take a beating. I told the people that I can, and no one believed me until now, I guess. And yeah, I just don't stop. And I mean, I've got a good team around me, and I mean, if you think I'm good, let's look at Viddal, man. Viddal's gonna be a world champion, bro. Best believe.
What did you make of the scorecards?
So, you know, I saw that I won the first 3 rounds, and, you know, I felt comfortable with that. Obviously, the knockdown, when I knocked him down, it didn't count. You know, 10-8. That should have been a 10-8. But I mean, it didn't matter. Obviously, like, when he knocked me down and hit me in the back of the head, that's, yeah, just foul play. And he had a few, you know, bits of foul play here and there. But you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with the result, and yeah.
Viddal, talk about just how satisfying the victory is yourself. Did you have any words with Shannon in the ring?
Well, the win is very satisfying. You know, I spoke to Shannon. A few things were said in the build-up that were personal. I didn't realize, you know, the extent of what I was saying, and I apologize for that. Things get heated when you're going to war. But once war is done, you know, as a man, you show respect to your opposition. They pushed us. It was a good fight. And yeah, I'm just excited when we got the W. It's on to bigger and better things now.
Right, guys.